Imagine a species so profoundly alien, so utterly enigmatic, that their very existence challenges everything we thought we knew about life, the universe, and our place within it. They are the most iconic, terrifying, and perhaps the most real alien presence in our collective consciousness. But what if everything you think you know about the Greys is just the tip of a cosmic iceberg, a carefully constructed facade hiding a truth far stranger, far more unsettling than any science fiction story could ever conceive? For decades, they have haunted our nightmares, whispered in our folklore, and stared out from countless screens. The Greys, that unmistakable image, large bulbous heads, massive almond-shaped black eyes, tiny slit mouths, and slender gray bodies. They are the quintessential alien, burned into our minds. But where did they come from? Why are they here? And what precisely do they want with us? These aren't just questions for conspiracy theorists. They are fundamental mysteries that, if unraveled, could redefine humanity's future. The story of the Greys, at least in its modern iteration, truly begins in 1961 with Betty and Barney Hill. This interracial couple from New Hampshire claimed they were abducted by extraterrestrials and subjected to examinations aboard a UFO. Under hypnosis, their accounts converged on the image of small, gray-skinned beings with large heads and eyes. Betty even described a star map shown to her by one of the beings, which she later identified as corresponding to the Zeta Reticuli star system. This was the spark. This was the moment the gray alien archetype was forged in the public imagination, a template that would be replicated in thousands of subsequent abduction claims, alleged sightings, and pop culture depictions. But the sheer consistency of these descriptions across disparate accounts, often from individuals who had no prior knowledge of the Hill case, is where the mystery truly deepens. How could so many people from so many walks of life independently arrive at such a specific, unusual physical description? Are they tapping into a shared subconscious archetype, or are they encountering something undeniably, horrifyingly real? Let's dissect their appearance, because every feature, no matter how unsettling, might hold a clue to their nature. Their skin, a uniform gray, sometimes described as greenish gray or bluish gray, smooth and hairless. This suggests an environment where melanin, hair, and even sweat glands are unnecessary. Perhaps they come from a planet with a different solar radiation spectrum, or they spend most of their time indoors in controlled environments. Then there are those eyes, massive, almond-shaped, and utterly black, absorbing all light, reflecting nothing. They convey no emotion, no warmth, no flicker of recognition. They are windows, not to a soul, but to an abyss. Some abductees describe feeling a telepathic connection through these eyes, a profound sense of being observed, analyzed, and understood without a single word being spoken. It's a gaze that strips away pretense, leaving you utterly vulnerable. Are these eyes designed for low light conditions, or are they primarily sensory organs for telepathic communication, evolved to convey complex thoughts and emotions without the need for verbal language? Their heads are disproportionately large, a clear indicator of advanced cranial capacity. This points to a species that has prioritized intellectual development over brute physical strength. Their brains, we can infer, are highly evolved, capable of processing information at speeds and complexities far beyond our own. This cerebral dominance aligns with the common depiction of Greys as scientists, observers, or even manipulators. The mouth, a tiny slit, rarely seen to open, suggests they don't eat or speak in the way we do. If they consume nutrients, it's not through an oral cavity designed for chewing. If they communicate, it's not through vocal cords. This reinforces the idea of telepathy, but also raises questions about their biology. Do they absorb energy directly? Are they synthetic beings, bioengineered for specific tasks? This tiny mouth is a profound indicator of how fundamentally different their biology, and by extension, their civilization, might be from ours. Their bodies are slender, almost frail, with long, spindly limbs and delicate hands, often with only 3 or 4 digits. They appear physically weak, certainly not built for manual labor or combat. This physical fragility, combined with their massive intellect, points to a species that relies on technology and mental prowess, rather than physical strength, to interact with their environment and achieve their goals. They move with an unnerving grace, a fluid economy of motion that speaks of precision and purpose. So, if this is their appearance, what does it tell us about their origins? This is where the mystery truly begins to twist and turn. The most widely cited origin, thanks to Betty Hill, is Zeta Reticuli. This binary star system, roughly 39 light-years away, has become synonymous with the Greys. The idea is that they are an extraterrestrial species from a distant world, traveling vast distances to reach us. This theory fits neatly into our traditional understanding of alien visitation. They are out there, and they came here. But it's almost too simple, isn't it? What if their origins are far more unsettling, far closer to home? One chilling theory suggests the Greys are not aliens from another planet, but us, future humans. Imagine a humanity pushed to the brink, surviving millennia of environmental catastrophe, genetic manipulation, or perhaps even a deliberate evolutionary path that reduced physical prowess in favor of pure intellect. They travel back in time, not to change history, but to observe, to study, to perhaps even correct a genetic flaw in their own lineage by interacting with our present-day population. This theory explains their interest in human biology, their genetic experiments, and their sometimes detached clinical demeanor. It's a paradox that makes your head spin. Are we looking at our own descendants, returning to a past they barely recognize?
Another theory posits that the Greys are not an independent species at all, but rather biological constructs, drones or clones, created and controlled by a superior, unseen race. Think of them as the hands and eyes of a true alien intelligence, designed for specific tasks like observation, abduction, and genetic sampling. This would explain their lack of discernible emotion, their uniform appearance, and the often reported hierarchical structure where taller Greys or other alien types appear to be in charge. If this is true, then the Greys are not the ultimate mystery, but merely a puppet, and the true puppeteers remain hidden in the shadows, their motives even more opaque. And then there's the interdimensional hypothesis. What if the Greys aren't traveling through space, but through dimensions? What if their crafts aren't physical vehicles, but portals, allowing them to slip between realities, manifesting in our dimension for brief periods? This would explain the often reported sudden appearances and disappearances of UFOs, the strange sensation of time distortion during abductions, and the feeling of stepping into a reality that is both familiar and utterly alien. If they are interdimensional, then their home isn't a distant star, but a different facet of existence, making them even harder to track, understand, or predict. The question of their origins leads directly to the core mystery. What are their intentions? Why are they here? For many, the answer lies in the deeply disturbing phenomenon of alien abductions. Thousands of people worldwide describe being taken against their will, often from their beds, transported to strange craft, and subjected to invasive physical examinations. These aren't just isolated incidents. The patterns are eerily consistent. The most common reports involve reproductive procedures. Abductees describe having sperm or ova extracted, being shown hybrid babies, or even being forced to interact with these human-alien offspring. This has led to the pervasive theory that the Greys are engaged in a vast clandestine hybridization program. But why? One chilling possibility is that their own species is dying. Perhaps they have become sterile, or their environment has become uninhabitable, and they see humanity's robust genetic material as their last hope for survival. They are, in essence, trying to engineer their own salvation through us. This makes them both desperate and dangerous, viewing humanity not as equals, but as a biological resource. Another theory suggests they are not trying to save themselves, but to create a new, superior species, a hybrid race that can thrive in a changing Earth, or perhaps even become a bridge between our two species. Are they seeding Earth with a new lineage, preparing for a future where humanity as we know it no longer exists, or has fundamentally changed? Beyond reproduction, abductees often report mental examinations, memory implantation or extraction, and even strange educational experiences. Some claim the Greys are monitoring human evolution, our technological progress, our destructive tendencies. Are they scientists observing a developing species in a cosmic petri dish? Or are they overseers, silently guiding or subtly manipulating our societal trajectory? The thought that an unseen force is influencing human history, pulling strings from the shadows, is profoundly unsettling. Are they benevolent, malevolent, or simply beyond human morality? Many abductees describe the experience as traumatic, invasive, and terrifying. Yet some also report feelings of profound connection, a sense of being part of a larger cosmic plan, or even receiving warnings about humanity's future. This ambiguity is crucial. It suggests that their motives might not fit into our simplistic categories of good or evil. They might operate on a different ethical framework entirely, one where the advancement of their species or the preservation of life in a broader cosmic sense justifies actions that we perceive as horrific. Now, if you're finding this deep dive into the gray alien mystery absolutely fascinating and you want to keep exploring the darkest corners of the unknown with us, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It tells YouTube that you love this content, and it helps us bring more incredible stories to you. And if you haven't already, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next journey into the unexplained. Your support helps us unlock more secrets.
The mystery of the Greys isn't monolithic. Accounts often differentiate between various types, suggesting a complex social structure, or perhaps even different factions. The classic short Greys, typically 3 to 4 feet tall, are the most commonly reported abductors and operatives. But then there are the tall Greys, often described as being 5 to 6 feet tall, with slightly less exaggerated features and a more authoritative presence. They are frequently seen as supervisors or leaders, directing the shorter Greys. Are these different castes, different evolutionary stages, or even different species working together? Some accounts even speak of the Ebons, a term popularized by the alleged Project Serpo revelations. These Greys are said to be from the planet Serpo in the Zeta Reticuli system, described as being slightly taller, with larger noses and ears, and a more reddish-gray skin tone. The Serpo narrative claims a secret exchange program between the U.S. government and the Ebons, where 12 U.S. military personnel traveled to Serpo in the 1960s. This adds another layer of intrigue, not just visitations and abductions, but actual diplomatic relations, albeit secret ones. And this brings us to the most explosive and perhaps most dangerous aspect of the gray alien mystery, their alleged connection to governments and the vast web of conspiracy theories that surround them. The Roswell incident of 1947 is the ground zero for many of these claims. While the official explanation was a weather balloon, many believe a UFO crashed and the bodies recovered were, you guessed it, Greys. This event, it is argued, led to the formation of secret government groups like Majestic 12, tasked with reverse engineering alien technology and managing the public perception of the extraterrestrial presence. The theory goes that a secret treaty was established between the Greys and the US government, perhaps during the Eisenhower administration. In exchange for advanced technology, anti-gravity propulsion, energy sources, medical breakthroughs, the Greys were allegedly granted permission to continue their research on humanity, including abductions, without interference. This is a truly terrifying proposition, that our leaders might have sacrificed the privacy and safety of their citizens for technological gain, trading human autonomy for alien advancement. Underground bases, like the infamous Dulce base in New Mexico, are central to these narratives. These deep, multi-level facilities are rumored to be joint human-alien operations, where horrifying genetic experiments are conducted, and where, some claim, a secret war between human forces and the Greys has already taken place. The idea of a hidden world beneath our feet, where unspeakable alliances and conflicts are unfolding, is profoundly unsettling. The implications of these government Grey conspiracies are staggering. If true, it means that not only are we not alone, but that our governments have known about it for decades, actively suppressed the information, and potentially collaborated with these beings. It means we are not masters of our own destiny, but subjects in a grander, hidden experiment. It means the very fabric of our reality as presented to us is a meticulously crafted lie. The cultural impact of the Greys cannot be overstated.
From The X-Files to Close Encounters of the Third Kind, from countless books to documentaries, the gray alien has permeated our collective consciousness. They are the boogeymen of the cosmos, a symbol of the unknown, of our fears of invasion, manipulation, and the loss of control. Whether real or imagined, their image taps into deep-seated anxieties about our place in the universe. They force us to confront the possibility that we are not at the top of the food chain, not the most intelligent species, and perhaps not even truly free. So, are the grays real? Is there a tangible, physical species of small, gray-skinned beings with large heads and black eyes, abducting humans, conducting genetic experiments, and perhaps even secretly collaborating with world governments? Or are they a powerful cultural meme, an archetype born from trauma, fear, and the human need to explain the unexplainable? The consistency of abductee testimony, the historical precedence of similar humanoid figures in ancient myths, the sheer ubiquity of their image across cultures, it all points to something more than just simple delusion. Whether they are extraterrestrial visitors, future humans, interdimensional entities, or biological constructs, the mystery of the grays remains one of the most compelling and terrifying enigmas of our time. They are a mirror reflecting our deepest fears and our most profound hopes about what lies beyond our world, and perhaps within ourselves. We may never get a definitive answer, but the questions they raise force us to look up at the stars with a different kind of wonder and a different kind of dread. What do you think? Are the grays real? What do you believe their true intentions are? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. And if you're as captivated by the mysteries of the universe as we are, make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on. The universe is full of secrets, and we're just getting started.